The persistent miscommunication and lack of transparency from Minion Rush has been a huge contributor to all these issues I have with the game. Like I said, welcome back guys to HV Funtime Videos, and today I simply wanted to make a video clarifying a few things from the hashtag Make Minion Rush Great Again video I released a few days ago, as well as elaborating on my opinion on the current version of the game. Jayden and Shady have both made videos explaining their points of views in depth, so I thought I'd do the same as well. First of all, let me begin this video by clarifying a few things from the hashtag Make Minion Rush Great Again video I uploaded earlier this week. So, the first thing I wanted to point out is that you all probably noticed that the video was a bit over exaggerated. If you watch my content on a regular basis, you'll know that I usually do not over exaggerate things. The reason I made an exception for the hashtag Make Minion Rush Great Again video was due to the fact that I was trying in a sort of way to poke some fun at politicians. For example, politicians like to over-exaggerate things in their campaign rallies to hype up their supporters, so I was trying to mimic them in a subtle way. I know this must be kind of, I don't know, spontaneous or random, but I don't know, the idea just kind of came to mind, so I thought I'd just make a video based on that idea, and then, you know, that video happened. But whether I was successful with my intents or not is up to you all to decide, but the fact of the matter is that this was my intent with the video. I would also like to point out that I do still stand by most of what I said on that video, despite the fact that it may have been a bit over exaggerated. I still believe that we should try to spread the hashtag Make Minion Rush Great Again around to see if Gameloft will make any form of response. I still believe that props, boss battles, and minion races should be brought back or be made more prominent in the current version of the game. This leads me to the next topic I wanted to discuss, which is my point of view on present day Minion Rush. If I'm gonna be honest, the current version of Minion Rush isn't necessarily horrible, but my main problem is the fact that the 5-year celebration update was, in my opinion, a massive downgrade from the Jelly Lab. Since the day of release, I have despised to some degree the 5-year celebration update. This resulted in me being mostly absent from Minion Rush and its community for the grand majority of 2019. I'd pick the game up during my free time every few months or so, but it didn't really have that charm it used to. I could play it for a few days, but I'd eventually get bored of it, or I'd feel too obligated to complete tasks in the game, leading me to quit again. On the day the 5-year celebration update was released, I posted a video in which I asked viewers to sign a petition to remove the 5-year celebration update. Of course, the petition failed. A few days after I had posted the video and I realized that Gameloft wasn't going to do anything to revert the update, I began thinking that maybe I would get used to the new version once time passed. Maybe, if I gave the game some time, the game could improve. However, fast forward over 2 years later, and I still don't believe the game has improved much at all. In fact, it may have even somewhat worsened in certain aspects. Allow me to explain. So, for example, the game currently is completely bloated with video ads. If I want to make progress at a steady pace, I must take advantage of every chance I get of watching a video ad. I must watch video ads to double my rewards, to double my bananas, to revive, to spin the prize wheel to get points in the festival, to get free pods, to get free tokens, to get free market tickets, and other countless perks. Even more dreadfully, if you have not made an in-app purchase, you're forced to watch video ads during certain intervals of your playing experience. At this point, it is clear that Gameloft is desperate for every last cent we have. It is clear that the game is struggling revenue-wise. Otherwise, the developers would likely not be releasing features that are so centered around video ads or getting you to make in-app purchases. This is why the current version of the game is worrying me. It seems like even the developers have realized that the 5-year celebration update was a mistake, so they're trying to come up with solutions to problems they created for themselves. Now, it has not been confirmed whether Minion Rush is losing revenue or not, so I may be completely wrong with these claims I'm making. It could be possible that Gameloft is simply trying to milk this cash cow known as Minion Rush for all it's worth. Either way, my point still stands that Minion Rush is no longer what it used to be. There are simply so many issues with this game, and the worst part is that there was no need to make the changes which caused these issues. To name a few of these issues, there are countless bugs that remain unfixed, the game exploded with ads, the game claims to be an endless runner whenever that's not necessarily the case, and progression simply isn't fun. I would go into deeper detail with each of these issues I have listed, but I don't want to make this video any longer than what it already is. I might consider making a longer, more elaborate video on these issues in the future though. A final issue I have with the game that I'd like to point out is the fact that so many fun features were inexplicably removed from the game in the 5-year celebration update. For instance, minion races and props are infamous for having been removed with no explanation whatsoever from the developers. The Minion Rush team didn't even make a formal post or explain why these features were being removed at all. The persistent miscommunication and lack of transparency from Minion Rush has been a huge contributor to all these issues I have with the game. Like I said, I have more issues with the game than what has been stated in this video, so I may make another video explaining these issues more thoroughly in the future if I have time. With this being said, let me know your opinion on the matter. Do you think the 5-year celebration update is better, or do you think the Jelly Lab was better? With this being said, hopefully you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video, and goodbye, everybody.